Welcome to this first part of the two-part series on appraisals. Corporate sector in the entire country today has finished their appraisals, and people who have gotten promoted have just stepped into their new role. If you are a person who's just got promoted and stepped into your new role, many congratulations. You need to celebrate. When anyone gets promoted, they step into an area where there is ambiguity, there is insecurity, people don't know what to do and how to take their next foot forward. So this first part of the appraisal series is for you, my friends. Here we're going to share about what are those things you should be doing when you step into a new role, how to conduct yourself, how to carefully tread so that you can look at your teams from the angle of support, them supporting you and you supporting them. When we work with our clients, we work with them on two powerful dimensions, the essence and the craft. Essence is everything that is internal, your positives, negatives that contribute to your leadership mindset, all that goes into essence. Craft is your skill sets that you build and you work upon during your journey in leadership branding. So these two dual layered concepts is very, very unique to our work in Leadership Branding Academy. Let's move into talking about the essence. Promotion is a great responsibility that you walked into. It is important for you to celebrate. That's the first thing you should do. So take time off from work. Whatever it is that rocks your boat, go ahead and do it. Once you're done with celebration, get to work to prepare for your next role. I'm sure you're going to spend some time handing over your previous role to somebody else, but it is also important for you to take some time off before you get to your new role. Prepare for it. This is what wise people do. Also, once your promotion is announced, people around you, from your seniors to your HR to your team members to your peers to across the matrix, people are watching you to see how you have reacted to the promotion. They might kind of make fun of you or ask you, oh, so how does it feel, etc. One thing that helps you in this phase is being humble. Humility will take you everywhere and bring you closer to people's hearts. Stay neutral and develop assertiveness. This will take you a long way in people's minds. Observe yourself to see whether you're appearing egoistic or you're arrogant or there is some amount of pride that is coming out, because this is what people are observing you for. So watch out. And don't expect people to accept you right away. And don't be dejected if you get rejected. People are going to take time to accept you in your new role. You will have to help them accept you over a period of time. This is very, very important. Also, when you get into a leadership position or when you get promoted to the next level of leadership, either which way, your job is to be selfless to a large extent. You should focus on your building your leadership to the next level and building your goals and achieving them. At the same time, your more important work as a leader is to work on your team's goals and help them achieve their goals. This, my friends, will help you bond better with your teams. Third, make a choice between ego and self-awareness. No matter what level of leadership you are in, you're always going to be a connector between the organization and your team. I want to talk to you about the observer's effect. Werner Heisenberg, who was a physicist who was also the pioneer in quantum mechanics in the early 1900s, spoke about the observer's effect. He said, the act of observing something changes the phenomenon. I will put this into use here for you as a leader. Just like how you, when you're on a video call on your phone, a small part of a picture of yours or a running video of yours comes out in the corner of the mobile screen or the laptop screen. Just like that, in your mind, pull out a part of your being as an observer and something which is visual for you to observe, something that can observe you and give you feedback all the time. This will take your leadership to a greater level by itself. This means that you will be observing yourselves 24 hours of the day, even while in sleep, because it is your subconscious that will be working. When you observe yourself, you are an excellent critic. We are all excellent critics. So that observation will teach you to, which will tell you what is good that you did and what is something where you need to improve. When you do something good, when you get your self feedback, pat your back. When you know that there is something that you can improve, that will give you the idea as to how to change what you're doing already. Nothing better than this that you can do. Coach your own self. Next, meditation will help you center all your energies and keep you in place and rooted all the time. I would also recommend that you journal whatever your thoughts are, your day's achievements, things that you can do well, whatever the feedback that you got from yourself. When you journal it, you are already on the journey way, 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 way forward. Staying neutral leads to self-awareness. Observing yourself helps correcting yourself. Egolessness leads to self-feedback. I'll explain this. A person who is egoistic will always be in the mood of, I never did anything wrong. I'm always right. So when you observe and give this feedback to yourself, you train your mind to move on, make corrections, and move ahead in your journey. Isn't that brilliant? So once you work on your essence, you will be rooted, you will be strong, and you will feel confident to take on your new role. Now let's focus on what are those crafts that you need to polish to get into your new role. Now let's talk about the craft. I'm going to give you 3 points that are totally non-negotiable. First one being appearance. Your appearance needs to be appropriate to the industry that you belong to the role that you play, and the messages you want your clothes to give away. When we're talking about clothes, your clothes need to be neat, tidy, ironed, and with no marks on it. Another thing about appearance is your body language. Your body language needs to be welcoming, warm, assertive, and watch out for the bad breath, body odor, etc., because that can be a put off when people are with you. The second point in craft is communication. Be nice to people. When you're nice to people, you feel good, you feel more confident, the other person likes you, and you're positioned very high in their mind. So it's a beautiful thing to be nice with people. When you have internal conversations in your mind, try to keep your inner communication as positive as you can, because that reflects in the way you communicate with people outside. When you work with people, keep the tasks objective and place compassion while you're dealing with people. That will take you a long way. It will help you become assertive. Also, develop a love for languages. The more languages that you can speak, the more you can connect to different people from different states. Your team is not going to be a set of people from one state, isn't it? Even in a state, there are many languages. When you develop a love for languages, you will be able to directly connect to the heart of people. You may not know a language fully, but even a little effort will take you a long way with people. The third and the most critical element in the crafts is leadership. Create a vision for the team and share the vision with the team. Allow the team members to contribute to the team's plans, to the team's goals, aspirations, etc. That will keep them completely engaged. Also, share the organization's vision, goals, and performance with your teams on a regular basis. While you're doing this, and while you're working with your team members on a daily basis, look out for a couple of your team members who could finally be groomed to become your successor while you are looking at your personal growth in the organization. If you start working on your essence and your craft, your leadership branding is going to start soaring towards the sky from day one. Well begun is half done. That's the saying, right? So I hope that you're going to implement these concepts that I've taught you today to take your leadership branding forward already. Now, if you've liked this video, please like, share, subscribe, and also don't forget to leave me a comment here, whether you liked it, whatever you felt. That will help me to create more videos in the near future for you. Also, wait for part 2 to come if you are a person who's waiting for promotions in the next coming year. I will help you to work towards your promotion effortlessly.